it's sobering to know that there are things so beautiful and they just can't be fucking relayed. You know what I mean? Like, just such beauty in the world and such simple things that, unless one is specifically attuned to it, like, it just can't be shared. It can't be shared without. You know? It's like such a specific thing. You know? Finding people who even understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Where am I gonna go? You know what I mean? I could go to a million fucking racquetball leagues and it'll be the jabbering fucking monkeys. You know what I mean? It's just like, you're wrapped up in your fucking shit too much. You know what I mean? It's a lonely road. They all talk about it. It's like some people can't handle talking. I can talk to fucking whoever. It's a matter of I'm gonna bore the shit out of myself. You know what I mean? Talking about yep. This, MK Ultra, CIA, conspiracy, this, climate change, the real reasons behind it, all the conspiracies, the UFOs, whatever. I've done some work on some fucking UFOs. It's not like a fucking big deal, dude. It's just there's certain things you need to be familiar with. Like, if madness is your enemy, how do you expect to go beyond the brink of it and come back? You know what I mean? How can you expect somebody who's afraid of it to even, step their feet into it? You know what I mean? There's been authors who write about it, and it's exciting. You know what I mean? The brinks of fucking madness. Like Lovecraft and shit like that. Like, you have to be intimate with it. Bane from Batman. I was born in the darkness. It's like corny, because it's like, it's even better when you're wearing the fucking glasses and you're going crazy during the day. It's just like, if these things are your enemies, if they're not your friends, then they're your enemies. You know what I mean? And then it gets dicey because, if all your friends are madmen, and not like in the fucking business sense where they're chasing pussy and drinking cocktails, like, they'll suck my fucking dick. I'm talking about being fucking crazy and influencing the synchronicities of the world in ways, the soccer moms and even the great sages would go like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? You know what I mean? Just somebody who isn't studied and practiced fucking years of silence. And not meditation per se. Meditation's okay. But I mean, once you get the hang of clearing your mind, you could do that when you sleep. Some people are like, oh, why do we sleep? Why do we sleep? We sleep because we're in an eternal fucking search through the fucking infinite waves, the infinite ocean of knowledge that is at our fingertips when we sleep. That's why we sleep. The fucking vast expanse of the genetic and learned memories of everyone is right there when we fall asleep. And people are worried about their fucking traumas, this made up bullshit, the fucking artificial structures and the artificial guilt and shame that we've placed upon ourselves. It's a trap that keeps us from this ocean. you know, once all that shit's discarded, you're free. I mean, of course you want a good navigator. I know how to navigate myself. You know, I'm not a lucid dreamer. Like, there's no guarantee you go into that ocean. You wake up, it's like, oh, I've forgotten more in a fucking week than some people will fucking know in their entire fucking lifetimes, you know what I mean? Great revelations and visions of the past and the future that are both terrifying and fucking uplifting at the same time. And, you know, if it's not pertinent for the day-to-day, let it go, you know? It'll come in time. It's all lost and found. And it's all like a leapfrog through time, you know, and love too. Same thing. How it all weaves together. It's been described, you know. But there's more than one way to skin a cat. And there's more than one thing going on at the time. So it's like, just to put it all together, you know, like a focal point. Sometimes they do, a lot of times they don't. But it's like, you know, when it's all running smoothly, that's the best you could hope for. One might imagine. You know, you feel maybe not joy, maybe not bliss, but it's pretty nice when it's flowing smooth. You know, when they're not running in front of your car. You know what I mean? When you're in front or below, in front or behind the surge, or above or below the surge. You're in the surge or you're out of the surge. You know what I mean? It's all part of navigation. And they can all be modulated. You modulate it to a specific, you know, despite whatever's happening in your life. If you have that capability, you're ahead of the game. If you have the ability to manipulate the currents and shit like that, I bet you there's people out there who can actually fucking do so. You know what I mean? Like chasing his crew in Tulum. I never got a fucking invite, Chase. Motherfucker. Actually, I haven't checked my email, but it's such short notice that even if I got the invite, I probably wouldn't. So. Plus, I don't know, I'm kind of leery to get brainwashed. I'm not afraid I couldn't break it, but I definitely could. I've had people try to recapture me, and it just never works. You know what I mean? It's sorry. It's oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I'm breaking free. No, I'm not sticking under your bullshit here. You know what I mean? Send a fucking concrete offer. You know what I'm saying? You think you're gonna lash me down like Gulliver's Travels? You know what I mean? Send the dudes with the jammies, or send an offer. Otherwise, what the fuck? Oh, this Uber driver is a threat. Give me a fucking break. I play ball. Come on, I'm not unreasonable. I'm not an unreasonable sorcerer, and I'm not evil. You know, I'm just trying to be free and have a little fun as an American citizen. That's my right. What else can one do? You know, it'd be nice to have a partner who could fucking, you know, who's better than, you know what I mean, could show me something that's actually worth seeing. You know what I mean? Not some fucking Lululemon plastic fucking, you know what I mean? A real enchantress. Where I could find one of those. It's you know, good luck even trying to build, train one, you know what I mean? How do you train something men and women so different? You know? And then it's you know, what happens? She gets loose. Then what? then you got fucking problems. You know what I mean? Like she fucking blows me up, and then what? Oh shit, you know? These are the things you gotta worry about. It would be nice to find a fucking an enchantress like that. It truly would. Anyways,